do 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 do. Bear 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 do 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 do. Bear bear do do do. Meow meow. Wow wow wow. Bow meow. Bow bow. Bow bow wow. Banana. Ban. The name of this file is incorrect, though. I have to play with this a little bit more before Sunday. Technically, it could be the final. Like, nothing wrong with it, but there are some things that need to be fixed. So, Sunday. Okay, now which one was the right one? Did I get it? Soul Best Buds 9 to 5. My demo, no go shift W. Do do do. Wow wow. Wow wow wow. Burn meow 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 meow. And now my chat's up. There we go. Now, which I think it's this one. We gonna find out real quick, you heard? Let's have a look here. This weekend, oh, by the way, happy birthday had like a whole, I think his birthday was yesterday. This week, we don't have a match. We're gonna play a double header because we play Icy Hot twice, so we're gonna play a double header the following week. So, cast-wise, there won't be any, like, time that I can't cast, which is good. Still, there will be, obviously, multiple games going on at a time. Okay, this is actually the Wicked's game. That's not the right one. So where the fuck is the right one? I swear I downloaded this. Son of a biscuit eating bulldog. Where, oh where? Steve sent me the thing. Atlanta 3. At 15 o'clock. This one. There we go. I thought I downloaded those, but I guess not. Do do do. Beep beep. Beep beep. Do do. Beep beep. Beep beep. All right. Oh god, my throat is killing me. Ad break in progress. Get the fuck out of here, Twitch. Sorry, I don't mean to offend. I don't mean to offend you, Twitch. Okay. Do do do. Beep beep. Beep beep. Team REVO. All right, now we're good. Do do do. Bear bear. Wait, where'd it go? Did I not? What? Okay, that is the right one. Never mind. Never mind. Second, I thought I lost it. Bam, 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 bam. All right. That going there. Oh, my ball. So, B team side of things, Ryan and ST Kevin on the heavies. Steve on the sniper. Potentially the breakout player of the year. I don't think it could be called a rookie. I guess you'd have to go back. Do we have stats this season, by the way? Does anyone know? Because, like, I know stats aren't the most relevant thing in the world, but they are, like, I mean, for me at least, they're helpful for context. And for, you know, pointing shit out. But I also think when it comes to, like, placement for admins and stuff in other seasons, I feel like you kind of need stats to be able to, like, point and say, like, because there's going to be, say there's a player who, like, everybody's like, this guy is a clear gold player, and then you can go pull up the stats, and maybe they did play in gold, but maybe they had, like, an average of 8 kills a half, you know? Like, So I don't know if anyone's actively doing them. I haven't seen anything posted about them. But I am, but I say that because in order to go back and look and see, like, how many games Steve had last season, since I started saying he could, I don't know if you can call it Rookie of the Year, but Breakout Player of the Year could work. And then, on the rifles, is Josh, the Fallinator, on one, Henry of DoD Source on the other, and Brandon Newton on a version of Shamil, which means everybody better put a chastity belt over their rectums because he's coming for him. And on the Revo side, on the sniper is Eclipse. On the heavies, Kum and Johnsky. On the third rifle is Hat Trick Nick Patton. First time we're getting to cast Nick Patton in a KTP game in, like, I don't even know how long. A long time, though. Feels like it's been, like, a couple of years at this point. I would guess season... Oh, no, my camera just got fucked up. I would guess since, like, season 6, maybe? I don't remember if he played in season 7. Obviously, he played at the LAN. What's your problem, fucking camera? What's your deal? Focus. Focus on me, motherfucker. How did I fix this the last time? Oh, I think I kind of see why. Okay, that's probably better. There we go. Wow, that's really far over. Like, relative to what the center of my monitor is, that's so far over to have me be centered on the screen. What the fuck? I wonder why that is. I don't know. We'll never know. All right. And yeah, as I was saying, Luciano and Birdie on the other two rifles. No Saka, which, I mean, you know, there's no sugarcoating it. You're missing Saka. That is a huge loss under any circumstances. And I feel like on a map like this in particular, where the rifle side of the map is like, you really need some dominance on that side of the map, especially on Axis, which is the side that's generally been favored on this map. So definitely a tough guy to not have here today. But I can assure you, spoiler alert, because this was spoiled for me on Sunday, but I can assure you there's going to be one guy we're watching a lot more than anybody else. Where the fuck did my water bottle go? Hold on a second. Let's tee that back up again. Let's tee that back up again. I need water for this. I need water for this. Man, there's Ice Ducky. Yo, there's Ann. And Josh is here, too. Sorry, I really needed some water for this, because I know I'm going to be screaming a lot. Yo, Steve is here, too, just in time. I guess it's a good thing I went and got water. When I left, there wasn't anybody in here yet. Yeah. I was just saying before I got up, pal. I know for a fact that we're going to be watching Brandon more than anybody else here. Steve does get the opening pick, though. Eclipse down early. Brandon with the nade kill off of that God spawn on Luciano. Nick Patton just grabbing the one, which means he's still in this area, but he just takes a headshot for it. And now Booten is already up out of the one, and they cap out in 40 seconds. Not even. 37 seconds, and then Brandon gets the God spawn immediately after. What up, Rye? You're just in time, too, baby. So Brandon to the 3-0 start here, gets back-to-back God spawns, and if things go even 75% as well as they did on the first one, we're going to be looking at an early 80-point lead here for the B team. Brandon gets the opening pick into connector. Dead nade, not going to do much, but he's got a car in hand now. Oh, Fallen with the double nade back. Unfortunately, Ryan gets TK'd by Kevin on the other side. Still, neither flag grabbed yet. For some reason, this looks kind of laggy, which is the first time that's happened in a while. Brandon, oh, jump peek is good. Whoever that was got away. Brandon's down to almost 30 health. Stark grabs Johnsky over an underpass. Booten looking for the classic Booten wall shot through the connector, although if it was him with the Garand getting a double kill along with 5 other kills in one Garand clip, then it would be a true El Clasico. He's now up to 5-0 to start it off. Birdie got one back on Josh over there. It's called Swiss, technically, Swiss Hall. Oh, nice multi-kill for Birdie. It's called Swiss Hall because you got that, and then you got, what the fuck? The picture of Trevor. What? There it is, in there. I still end up calling it Car Alley a lot, though. Birdie's going on a run now. He's up to 5-1. He's already caught up to Brandon at this point. Oh, and I think that was actually a dead body. He was lining up the shot on that guy, and it looked like it was a guy that went prone, but I think it was actually Henry getting TK'd by Brandon's nade. Kum pushing out radio. Not encountering a second guy yet, but you know there's got to be people in this area. There's one hanging out of the upper radio W. Kum's going to slowly work his way up there in silence, hoping to catch someone off guard. The nade's not going to touch him. Now he's making footsteps, and one of the few possible to differentiate footsteps on the map. So that's good news for B team when it comes to trying to get back in here. Nice pre-fire from Ryan for the standing bar. Stark gets one back as well, and Brandon catches Eclipse trying to go out to the one. Steve with the find on Luciano, and now it's just Bertney and Slick Nick Patton. He's got one on the Stas. Brandon waiting to see if Nick tries to push out lower. Going to spam away through that wood wall. And he just hits the pre-fire on him there. Nice shot again for Brandon. Up to 8-1. He hears the footsteps up in quads, but honestly, there's no way to know that those are up in quads. When you're at that spot, it just sounds like there's footsteps happening on the map somewhere. Good set of trades back from REVO. Getting a couple of guys down on each side. Birdie grabs another one from somewhere. I don't know where. Oh, that was almost a disaster. Steve and Brandon are going to level things back up, though, for now. 9-3 start for Birdie here is wild to match up with what Brandon's pulled off so far. Eclipse up on the steps to double stack. Nick is in quads, covering his backside right now, and Kum's up to table. I guess you can call this box room now, because there's not technically a table, but I'm still calling it a table. Ooh, Kum. I thought he was going to make the hopper play there, but the cost is ST Kevin's life in the back. No one else is really close, so Kum's not going to be getting in any more action here. Luciano with the bunny hop, and Kum gets naded by Johnsky. That's unlucky. Luciano finds Booten in wood. Nade comes back out, and Henry, oh no! Oh no! Henry actually killed Fallen in the process, and that led to Fallen dropping a dead nade for a double TK. Twist, though, on the other side, just opened up underpass. Now his heavy partner's going to make sure nothing goes on at the one, and there it is, the heavies of B team. Keep them from being capped out on there. Ryan with 2 big car kills in underpass to get to the flag. And there's a third as well. Kum, who's got to be tilted right now. He had table on lock. got TK'd, and then in the process, they lost all the control they had on this half of the map, and now Booten's doubled up on the other side as well. Nice shot from Birdie. Brandon's got himself a car now. Here's some footsteps, I think. Yeah. Johnsky from Swiss Alley gonna get him, and Birdie's dead nade got a kill somewhere as well. Johnsky over in Swiss Hall. Nice shot from Henry there. Steve has picked up an Axis sniper as well. He's over in double windows. Here's footsteps coming up quad now. Oh, here's a nade getting primed from right next to him. It sounded like quads. That is my biggest gripe on this map, is the sound. It's just impossible. Oh, nice shot by Luciano. Still up there in the windows, Fallen with a nice shot right back. Booten 1-for-1 trade there with Eclipse. Josh trying to trade it back. Pre-fires the pistol, gonna have a chance to reload the Garand, and hits the pre-fire onto Eclipse. Nicely done. Factory into B team's hands. Birdie versus Booten right now, the big frag battle. 12 for Brandon, 11 for Birdie. Fallen now with control of connector, car in hand. Whoa. That was insane looking from that POV. To my understanding of this situation, I would have thought that this guy just primed a nade, threw it at himself, and then peeked into it. But instead it was his teammate naded him. That looked hilarious. Fallen gets to live to see another day here. Swing and a miss. Might have clipped that guy up in upper puddle. Patton's going to go down to Henry on the other side. Fallen, nice elbow peek, and then hits the pre-fire. Johnsky in lower puddle gets 2. Actually, that might have been upper puddle, I was going to say. And that right there, right as I'm talking about it, shows you what I mean. I thought he was in lower puddle. Fallen thought he was in lower puddle. The footsteps sounded like lower puddle, but he was actually upper. That's why you need all this area here to have the sound be different from what the sound is on the lower level. Booten trying to get Nick out of there. Nick's going to be able to find Henry. Brandon turns his attention over to Swiss Hall. Nick is creeping up on him right towards the flag now. Brandon's going to be able to catch him if he doesn't stay aware, and Nick Patton with the double. Luciano gets fallen as well, so REVO have battled back to full map control now. Nick, how many times? Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, the muscle memory right there for hat-trick Nick as he went to throw. Get out of there, Nick! Oh, no. I was just about to say, how many times have we ever gotten to see Nick Patton throwing grenades in a KTP cast? And I thought the first one was just because he was throwing it like it was Shamil, but he then threw it again the same way, so I guess it was on purpose. Booten's going to get him out of there. Luciano with the trade, and now Steve in a bit of a tough spot here in wood. Going to have to try to make sure they can't get any further than this, but they are all over the place right now. One in quads, immediately hits the shot. There was a guy pushed up bunker as well into the dark hall. Underpass side, Johnsky's just getting back there, and Kum has eyes on the table. Luciano with another one on the other side. And that early cap out looming large here for B team, getting one literally in, I think it was 47 seconds or 37 seconds. As soon as I switch off Johnsky, he's going to get one. Nice trade from Kevin. Kum with the trade back. Luciano fighting for his life. He is able to get one. Booten's detonade gets Nick Patton and fall and finds the other guy. Factory team should be down. Oh, no! But someone slunk out the backside, and Birdie gets a full cap right back here. REVO take the lead by 2 points early. Right now, Booten versus Birdie is the big story here. 14 apiece. Josh has got himself the God Spawn this time, though. Perfectly executed. Nade up into the quads. Doesn't get one, so REVO doing a little bit of a passive play off the initial. What a peek by Lucio. What are you supposed to do against that? There's nothing you can do. Johnsky's up aggressive. He only comes out with 2, though, so underpass should go back into the hands of B team. It's 2-on-2 DOD. 2 guys in the factory. Oh, Steve's going to get the first, though. So that levels it out in factory. Where's Nick at? He was the other one that was alive there. Actually, he's in a puddle. I was going to say there's nobody on the underpass side for REVO. So it looked like a potential chance for B team to get a lot of map control if both guys were factory, but good rotation by Nick to at least make sure that there wasn't another guy pushed up. Nick swinging a miss, but Fallen finishes him off with the Garand. Henry almost lands the shot, and the next guy in connector there might be able to hop onto the flag. You get a lot of protection in that cap zone, so sometimes it's a good idea to just get on it. Trade back from Steve, and Henry does get Birdie out of there, and another one for Steve. B team come back flying after giving up that cap out, and now it's just on REVO's 2 snipers here, Eclipse and Nick Patton. Eclipse is watching library, and Nick's watching the back door, which means they can actually just come out the front door. The respawn's in now, but there was a little bit of a gap there for a moment. Good underpass control for Ryan. Steve finds another one here. What's he up to now? 10 and 9. Spots one upper puddle. Ooh, the nade. The nade. Oh, and it just blows up when he gets to the corner. Fallen still holding the quads. Henry on the other side grabs himself another. Birdie trades that back. Eclipse going to head up to the broken door. Almost walked right into that grenade. Birdie's just on puddle duty right now. Patton's able to get Fallen, and now Brandon Newton with quads control. Stark's going to catch Birdie. Stark with a double. Stark with a hat trick. Johnsky gets one back. Booten adds another one. Eclipse trades that. So the trades do go the way of... Oh, my God. Never mind. I was going to say the trades technically go the way of B team there. But then Johnsky just made it exactly even, so... Should be a pretty safe hold, one on each side for the time being. Stark got a nade up to underpass. Does not get one yet. Here's the footsteps, though. Fallen doubles up on the other side. Nice find there for Stark. Johnsky down is always big. Steven Fallen going to be traded at the same time, though. Where's Brandon at is the question. Brandon doubles up right back. That should be a factory cap for Booten now. 18 kills for him. He's going to be leading wire to wire here in frags, it seems like. Brandon fakes the ladder, gets himself up into con, right in front of that old metal door that isn't metal now, I guess, and doesn't open. Never did. Luciano found Fallen on the other side. Birdie trying to help out in underpass. Johnson's going to get Stark. Brandon, I'm unsure what he wants to do here. I was going to say he might wait for them to go for the flag, but again, he has just no way of getting a frag there with the way that Luciano came around that corner. Ooh, Steve has that's an insane angle. Oh my God, I didn't even realize that was an angle on this map. That's wild that's a thing. Just like feet there. Twist doubles up at the end of underpass. He is going to be able to grab himself a car as well. Good work by the underpass team so far for B team. They've definitely had underpass the majority of this half so far. Ryan up into triples. I try to spam that door every time I'm here, and I've actually been killed through it more than I've gotten kills through it. It's very tilting. Hat trick Nick gonna grab one. Still a good underpass side control here for B team. Double kill for Nick Patton. Stark gets one back. Nick up in this blown door. Stark gonna go down to Johnsky. Ryan's turn is gonna be up now. Sees one go by Swiss Alley. Steve down to Eclipse, and the door opens. Coordinated like by REVO there. Brandon gonna send a nade up into lower stack. He's got some backup now in the form of Josh, I believe. Yes. Fallen. Trying to avoid the nades, he does. Quick reactions on this man. Here's potentially a boost up. It sounds like someone's boosting up. Maybe not, though. Johnsky's going strong on the other side as well. Got himself a car, pushed out lower radio. Still no one here just yet, though. There he goes, running car shot on a twist. He spots another one for a second, but then he falls back. Now he comes back in. He seems like he's unsure where he wants to go from here, but they've got multiple guys in upper radio, so there's no reason for him to go that way, too. He's on 4 health. What a shot by Steve. Double kill for Steve on the 1. He's got his eyes on a 3rd as well. Trying to keep his head on a swivel. You're kidding me. 3K for Steve on the last flag, and that's going to be no cap out for REVO just yet. Let's see all 3 of them on replay here. Holding that sliver. Good trigger discipline, did not take the first shot. Turns his attention to upper radio. Sees the nade come out. Gets ready to go. Lots down on the B team side, but a rock-hard sniper rifle still lying in wait. Johnsky gets the first 2 out of lower radio. Steve gets right up on the flag. You're going to have to go through this man like a brick wall. Finds the first with the scope. Looks back towards lower radio. Hits the flick up through the corner. Turns his attention back to the upper radio windows, and then catches Koom Koom running away through the wall with the no-scope. Absolutely disgusting, and he's still alive right now. Never mind, Henry decided to go get both those kills. Henry got all 3! Are you kidding me, Henry? I was going to say there might be another chance there, but no, Henry just decided he was going to wipe out the whole factory team with 3 Garand bullets, and now B team is right back cooking. ST Kevin pushed out all the way to the 1, almost got the transfer off. Johnsky's going to find Fallen as well on the other side. B team still in a good spot. Nice flick for Twist. Now he's going to have to try to figure out what the sound cues are. Which way are they coming from? There's no way of knowing for sure. You just got to kind of guess. Twist is holding that upper puddle peak. Henry gets another headshot on the other side, and Henry is having a good early start to this game. Well, I guess it's not that early anymore. There's 6 minutes left. Ryan with the pre-fire. Gets the guy to back out a little bit. Still on about half health here. He's got backup as well. Oh, no, but the guy did a little shimmy at the end when he was throwing the nade. So Ryan's going to be able to lift with just a running car kill for Birdie. And now ST Kevin in the triple windows goes down. Big trade from Henry right after. Steve watching for that broken door peek. Oh, my God. Was someone shooting through this? Can you shoot through this? You can? I mean, that's wild. That is wild. Steve's holding quads. You can see Brandon, I think. No, was it Brandon that's trying to bait out those shots? It seemed like, yeah, Josh is over here. Brandon's on the ground. Henry's clearing out the ninja potential. Booten goes down. Johnsky's already pushed up into radio as well. Oh, that is tilting. Johnsky with an insane double kill, but if I'm Kevin, I'm not happy after putting half a bar clip into him there. And only 1 bullet hits them. What a pre-fire from Kum, but unfortunately for REVO, they have mostly lost control of any little bit of factory they had. Yeah, Darren, right? Yep. It's too real. Hat-trick Nick working up quads. Johnsky finds a long-range headshot there on the Fallen. Booten doubles up in return, though. Where's Brandon getting up to now? Uh-oh, Kum's still alive over here in, Whoa, Jesus, that double kill. Kum looking insane over on the underpass side, and Eclipse from somewhere. I don't even know where he just was. I guess library? I didn't see him up there, but nice double kill for Eclipse to keep Brandon off that last flag. 5-point lead for B team still here with 4 minutes left. Johnsky adds another one. He's taken over the frag lead now. Oh, that's a lot dead. B team's going to have to defend now. Twist gets one back over in radio. He's going to fall back to the 1. Brandon's got wood control. Pre-fires in. Nade kill gets 1. Booten finds a second one, this time on Nick Patton. Turns his attention back to the Dark Hall. Fires off the last bullet, suspecting someone to peek there, but... Oh, yeah. I'm telling you, you had yourself a nice rifle streak a couple weeks ago, too. Oh, Eclipse finds Brandon trying to come out upper stack. Luciano with another one as well. Kum pre-fires again, lands it. Kum with a couple pretty sick kills on the STG here. The pre-fire's working for him, but not this time. Whichever bar that is. Oh, no. And Kum with the pistol finishes it out that time. He decided to take his chances at walking through the pre-fire, and it paid off. Eclipse is just saying, fuck this shit, I'm out of here. Henry is still there on the 1, though, to make sure no cap happens. Steve was watching for the back door, gets back on that sliver angle from lower radio. Fallen, gonna grab 1 and does 90. Birdie gonna go down to Stark, trying to push out to the 1. Johnsky's still alive over here, though, so they're gonna have to pay attention. Twist with another one. Never mind, there he goes. Where's Kum? That's the next question. Looks like he's just respawned. Luciano, what a flick onto Booten. Makes it look pretty easy there, and then hits the second shot. The guy is nuts mechanically. 20th kill for him now. Yeah, right. It is different playing with these classes versus picking them up off the ground. I always have to remind myself of that. Hence why I'm heavying this season. Get a few kills with the bar off the ground, and now I'm a heavy. I reap what I sow. Booten gonna swap to a fresh Garand off the ground. He didn't like the smell on that one. Gonna peek lower radio, hits the shot on a Kum, swaps to the car, not able to hit the shot through the corner. Wide swing is good, but a nice nade from Johnsky, and he's gonna double up, he's gonna triple up. Johnsky pre-firing at the front door. What a third kill, and a 4th. No. Fallen last alive now, and he's gonna have to hang on, and he can't. There was so many bodies coming this way, and that should be a REVO cap, but Johnsky taking out 5 guys by himself there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All he needed was one more on Fallen for the ace and the cap out, but it doesn't really matter in the end. REVO tack one on with a minute and a half left here. So the map continues to play Axis-sided. So I'm going to stop saying my opinion. I'm going to just call it Axis-sided now. Good opening pick from Steve onto Eclipse. Booten got the God Spawn again for the third time in this game. And Booten, oh, he's going to get the one. I don't think there's anybody here. Can they get the underpass? Booten. How many times have we seen him in this position on a version of this map? He's trying to keep his head on a swivel, but Johnsky with a disgusting running STG tappy tap thing there. Yeah, Kevin does not at all want the cars, right? It's like Crawd. Heavying with Crawd gets you the same thing. Ooh, I'd say Donner, yeah. Donner. It's Thunder now, so same thing. Definitely, I think that's the hardest map to cap on overall. Oh, 2 STG kills go off for REVO. 30 seconds left here, so now it's just a matter of playing the rest of this half out the best you can. Booten gonna get one. Ooh, almost hits the flick in the connector on Nick, but Nick with the pre-fire one tap through the corner. ST Kevin right here at the end hits the flick headshot on a birdie. He's aware of upper puddle, and he's gonna find a second. Oh, but there's a spawn wave coming. The nade goes in, but not far enough. Oh, no, it did go far enough. Shows what I know. Shows what I know. Oh, yeah. Guaranteed cars everywhere. And there we go. End of the half. Plus 44 in favor of REVO after the Axis side. 35 for Johnsky, including that insane almost ace. 25 for Birdie, 22 for Luciano, 17 for Kum, 16 for Slick Nick, and 14 for Eclipse. And then Brandon Newton with 31, Josh with 26, Kevin with 23, Henry with 21, Steve and Ryan with 17. And yeah, 44 points. Honestly, I think that's not bad coming out of your allied side on this map. I feel like that's been a pretty fucking solid allied side. You can feel very okay after that. 149 to 105. Some big plays on the B team side that kept that within that range as well. And obviously, the cap out instantly to start the half, continuing to loom large. Yeah, yep. That's what I heard too. I heard the exact same thing. There ain't gonna be a whole lot else to see. Yeah. I know. Well, I thought the same too. I mean, that was like the goal of an updated Shamil was to make it be frag heavy. But I think it actually, some of the changes slowed it down more. Things that I think were intended to speed it up ended up slowing it down. Such as, I think, this doorway up here. Like, I think this slowed things down because now you need a heavy to sit in triple window. Ironically, I've seen people complain about on Shamil the fact that there was always a heavy in triple windows. But now, it's like, you need a heavy in triple windows as allies or else they're just going to run by you and you're never going to... We actually had that happen to us in our match. Debo went out triple windows as an Axis. I was down here watching the flag, and I didn't know he got out, and he got all the way up to the one. Ironically, he didn't get to kill anybody until I died and respawned and ran into him right here. But yeah, definitely, I don't think anyone broke 150, no. There was, I counted, it's 7 total 30 kill halves. Like, if you break it down to individual players, there's 6. Or no, it was 8 and 6. Because Gall had 2 30 halves and Brandon had 2 30 halves. So 6 players had 30 halves, 8 30 halves in total out of 18. I would guess that's by far the lowest number that we've seen in, like, you know, when it comes to percentage-wise in a KTP match. Even Thunder, like, you're usually getting at least a couple 30s per half, even if it's just the snipers, right? So yeah, it's definitely... Without going through and, like, checking previous seasons and previous maps, I would say it's the lowest fragging map for sure. I like what I'm seeing off the start here. Brandon has been to the rodeo way too many times to let a quick God Spawn cap out happen. No shot. Nice nade from Ryan there early on as well. Catching Johnsky trying to get up into triple. Eclipse is going to find Henry, and Josh is going to trade that one right back. Fallen is taken out by a... Ooh, nice second shot for Eclipse as well. And now Brandon is going to be able to play his hand. Factory capped by Eclipse. Booten working up the quads. Here's the ladder over there. Oh! Spots him. Hits the shot. I have been burned by that so much that, like, I have to tell people to do it. There's another one for Booten as well. It is really, like, you have to have somebody watch that now. Back in the day, some teams didn't even realize to do that, but now it's like, if you don't, you're just flirting with disaster. Third kill for Booten. He played safety, and now he's playing danger mode. Double kill for Twist on the other side as well to open up underpass for B-Team here. So an optimal start on the Axis side. 3-0 for both the Michigan boys. The Vassar boys. Twist is going to make it 4-0, and who's the superior Vassar boy today? It's looking like Ryan for right now. Fallen up in the dark hallway there. He is going to be taken out by Luciano, and now Brandon is going to be called to action. 70 health, so can't afford to take a direct Garand bullet, but there's Steve backing him up. They have a stacked setup here. Oh, they almost lined up. Brandon's going to get one more. The second guy got across. Booten looking like he's going to drop in. I didn't love it. I think that the changes on it slowed it down, and you can't tell where footsteps are coming from, which is an even bigger problem. Oh, Brandon finds another one. He's up to 5-0. He's up to 6-0. He hears the nade get dropped. He picks it up. No. He doesn't get the kill. He gets around the corner, swing and a miss. He finds another one. 7-0. They get the other guy, and they cap out. Brandon Newton, 7-0, man. What a start for this man. Vintage Shamil Booten. Unreal. Right? That's the thing. Like, I'm never going to complain. I think that you need slow maps. Like, I don't think you can have every map be fucking Lennon and Harrington. I have no problem with having a couple slow maps. I think that is better for the game. It's the footsteps that's my biggest issue. Like, I can't tell where anybody is coming from ever. And it actually is, like, almost disorienting at times. Because you just hear footsteps all over. There's no telling which height, what room they're in. Booten almost catches the Godspawn guy there. Nade coming out double windows, and he's just overwhelmed by explosives. Twist is going to continue up to 5-0. Luciano is up into quads. Oh no. For me, I had to slow down because I couldn't tell where the sound was coming from. It's too risky. I think it's the opposite for a lot of guys. Like, Debo had to play a lot slower as well. I noticed Debo was playing a lot slower in our game. He's normally like all out push, and I think when you can't tell where anybody is, you know, it's like one thing to not be able to tell where everybody is at all times, but when every footstep in the map sounds exactly the same, it's just so disorienting. 1 point lead now for REVO. This game is going to go right down to the end. Fallen's able to grab the factory. 8-1 for Booten, 6-1 for Twist right now. Vassar continues to win out over Europe for the time being. Twist is going to make it 7. 15-2 combined score for the Michigan boys. Booten finds Luciano there, pre-fires into the double windows and gets him with the pistol. 10-1 now for Brandon. Yeah, that is true. Just in general, third kill for Booten. Like, I think that it can be a lot better than this, you know? Like, oh, he got another one as well. 12-1 for Brandon Newton. Shamil adjacent maps are the signature map for Booten. Oh, he almost got another one. Nades, I don't think are going to make it to him. He gets away with a little slick movement. Eyes on the back door, and he finds another one. Booten all the way into the lower library. He's getting out the backside as well. He might have caught a timing here. Oh, my God. Booten. No, they turned around, but he hits the shot anyways. He's got to find the next guy, and he does. Nothing can stop this man besides Birdie finally taking out the last 20 health. Luciano snuck on onto Factory, but Brandon is now 15-2. Uh-oh, B-Team just lost a lot of guys in a row, though. And Luciano, I thought maybe he was going to try to get out to the 1, but it sounds like maybe a spawn wave is back here. ST Kevin still got underpass, bro. Oop, nice shot for Luciano to the head, and a second to the head. Oh, that was oh my God, he hit the flying one, and then Josh walls him, or else I don't even know what that clip would have just been there. If he had got that third Garand shot in midair to be a 1 Garand, I would have actually defecated. Oh, and booting and falling, double teaming it up. Ryan's got a sniper rifle on underpass too. If they can get control while he still has this, it would be really tough to break through that. And then as I say that, Kum Kum kills him because I jinxed him. I would have legitimately just... That would have been it. Absolutely crazy. The first 2 shots as it was. But when you add a falling shot, like a sick falling shot is fun by itself. But when it's a part of a streak, oh man, it's unmatchable. Brandon, an extended gunfight here from quads. Luciano got to the flag, and I like what the thought was there for Booten. He went for the jag-on shot. He didn't hit it. But I'll always respect going for it. Patton. Oh, no, Luciano. He gets a pistol kill and then a knife kill. I can't find where he is. He's out the backside through quads. He's going for it, and he gets it. And REVO take a 46-point lead. I mean, just looking at the kills right now, 6 minutes in, at this rate, realistically, you're looking at like 120 to 110. Like, that is severely low. Let's see what Kevin's going to do with this nade early. Going to send it shallow. I like it. Gets Johnsky, but Birdie doubles up on the other side. Ryan used it a little bit of a delay here to not go down to nades early. Booten going to send the nade up into the W crack. Ha ha. Well, they had a J-Rod. Emo Frag Squad is... Oh my God, Birdie. Emo Frag Squad is probably still not going to win more than 4 games this season. I don't know why people think that that team is the team to worry about in Silver when you got REVO and Shift W in the mix. Oh, Fallen with a sick hat trick there. Third shot through the wall into the head of Nick Patton. Now, if Emo Frag Squad had been able to add Dorito like they wanted to, which as soon as they said that to me, I was like, you guys are fucking insane if you think you're ever... You could not add Brian to that team, even if it was just Brian. But you're thinking you're going to add J-Rod and Brian? You're insane people. Insane people. That would have been way over the line. You can't have 4 guys from Thunder on the team and try to play in Silver. Oh, and a huge double nade from Josh there as well. Brandon's up to 17, 18 and 5 now after the frag on Johnsky. I guess he's over an underpass, backing it up now. Oh yeah, he's fighting with 2 guys. He gets the first one with the nade. And he gets around the corner as well, so Brandon gets another one with the nade. That's disgusting. And Josh is still going strong as well with a double kill. Fallen almost gets all the way out, but what a run for Joshy there. That was 7 kills in that life to get him up to 12 and 9. Luciano, oh, he did 90, and he's able to finish off Henry there, but Steve with the trade back for a double. They're going to be coming his way in a second. Steve makes it a triple. He gets the scope up again as well, so if they aren't very weary of this angle, he's going to get a 4th. What? That looked insane from his POV. Birdie just, like, floated around the corner there. Fallen is already back and fragging. Booten hanging on over at the tree. He's able to find one. Oh, but the guy got way around the corner. Brandon not able to get the next shot off. Josh on the other side up to 14 and 9. I think it's fun for the Axis on factory side. Oh, Johnsky. I think it's not fun for the underpass side at all. And I don't think it's particularly fun for the allies going factory until they actually get through wood. But it's deceiving. I was saying this the other day. The map has looked fun from a spectator perspective, but playing it is like 10% as fun. Yo, get him in there. He might. Honestly, I think he just wants to play. But like that, when they were talking about that, I was like, you're never, ever going to be able to make that. Oh, Nick Patton with a double kill in upper puddle. And now REVO going to grab factory. Ha ha ha! Poor Paul. No, we know who's cut. Yeah, Baron doesn't want to play, right? Where's Koom Koom getting all these kills? I can't seem to find him. There he is. He's in upper puddle now. Koom Koom up to 12 and 7. Just a frag short of Luciano. Oh, he doesn't even have the game installed? I'm not surprised. He's wanted to quit for a while, and then he always ends up back. The LAN, I think, got him back the last time. What a shot from Koom Koom. 3 for him on this car. Brandon is 24 and 8 right now. Unreal. Koom Koom is being spammed by his teammate over there. I'm sure he's pleased with that. You can see him just, like, look over there. Like, is someone shooting at me? Kevin. Oh, he almost doubled up there, but Nick able to get him with the Garand. Yeah. Oh, yeah. 100%. A break from DOD is always a good thing once you've played, like... I mean, realistically, we've all played more consecutive competitive DOD at this point than ever in the history of DOD. It's been going on non-stop for a while now. Most entire eras in DOD history were less time than KTP has been. Was that Ryan up in quads? Okay, it was. I was like, where did he just get that kill from? Oh, I'll tell him. Brandon going for this wall spam, which is actually a thing if you didn't know that. For some reason, you can wall all the way to the edge of underpass with the car there, which is, again, I think a little bit crazy. You always could wall through this side and this side, but this side is like, that's wild. I want to hit that shot real bad in a match. So with a 57-point lead and 8.5 minutes left here for REVO, can they hang on? Or will B-Team send them to the one-loss column as well in this week of upsets? Oh, yeah. You understand the trade deadline better than most. Josh. Oh, never mind. Steve gets that frag. Josh is being shot at by a bar from somewhere, and I'm equally confused about where he just got shot at. There it was. It was Car Alley. Johnsky is traded quickly there by Steve. Ryan coming with the nade up into double windows. And there's Eclipse back out lower stack again. Ooh, almost hits the flick. And the nades. No. Oh, okay. For a second, I thought the nades just didn't get to him, but they did. Brandon Newton with nades on Shamil. It just won't stop. Oh, yeah. That is actually a good point. Yeah. You'll definitely want to DM him. Oh, nice nade from Birdie. I thought Brandon was about to go on another crazy run. Koom Koom still. See, this is another, like, instance here where it's just so risky to move beyond this point. Like, you go here, you're getting naded. Up here, you have to be aware of this door. So now pushing underpass, it's just so risky. And to be fair, the poop shoot didn't help much with that either, because in a real competitive game, you're just going to watch the poop shoot nonstop. So you're not going to want to push beyond that. Oh my god, that's 5 dead. Booten is the only one alive. Where is he? I can't find him. He's out at the 1. He's in position. Henry's nade will clear out 1. The respawn wave is in, and Booten has done enough to hold out for now. Pre-fires into lower quads. Not able to land the shot, but still with his life. Oh, and Luciano wins that battle, and Birdie wins one up in library as well. Birdie, here's the footsteps. Twist, a huge find, but Johnsky's lying in wait up here. Johnsky goes down. What a shot by Fallen. Eclipse now spots Steve up in the quads. We got a good old-fashioned sniper duel here on the factory side, but Fallen has just got the flag, which means Eclipse is in real trouble. Steve's going to be the one to get him with the car anyways. 6 minutes left. B-Team gonna need at least 1 cap out. They might need to hang on. What a flick again there for Josh. Brian says he's not playing for this season. Unbelievable. Fallen all the way up and underneath library. Oh, and he's got a well-timed grenade headed that way. He does get one. Booten and Fallen are going in. Steve is there at the 1 now as well. Steve goes down, and they get the 1 back. Booten's going to find 1 more in underpass. Fallen's still alive. Fallen trying to time it up. Just strafed around the corners. Still trying to work it. Josh is still alive. He gets there. 39 HP, but he's got to reload. They're all over him, and they do overwhelm him in the end, but epic try for Fallen there. The fact he survived for that long just on his movement was impressive. REVO still now 61-point lead over a cap out. Twist, good find, and that's that risk right there. It's like you start to try to move a little bit out of underpass, and you die. Oh, Henry, what a hat trick. Hat trick Henry is in the house. The nade's not going to get him either. Henry, you're going to make it +1? No, Nick Patton is there. He's hat trick Nick. Josh nades up, doesn't get one, turns his attention back to Dubs and hits the flick headshot. And now Booten is there with him as well. Eclipse is going to find the first. Where's Brandon? There he is. And he's going to go down to the Luciano nade. What about his dead nade? No, it doesn't get one. So 30 and 15 for Booten now. Holy fuck. Steve was able to get Luciano coming out those double windows. The factory team for B team is just on one right now. Steve making sure nobody slides out this backside. There is a lot of footsteps coming that way, but now he's got backup in the form of his entire factory team ready to lay the hurt in with some grenades. Steve in a very, very tough spot here. He does have backup head on into the double windows, so one of the cars is going to be able to take control of that area, and now Steve can focus on this. Stark did get Johnsky. You can see B team, they know they just got to piece it together. After a little bit of time, Twist a huge find on Nick and Underpass. Koom Koom grabs the flag, and now Ryan can try to take the fight with him. But no, Koom Koom, that's the thing, right? Like, you just got to fall back there. I think there's, I don't even know how to describe what the exact, like, issue is. It's like there's too many, like, fucking three-way spots that you have to deal with, where it's just like, if you push this way, they could come out 2 other ways, and you'd never even run into them. It's kind of the same thing over here, but, you know, it's good for the Axis in that regard. Oh, Booten, he wants to make another run here. Ooh, nade only does 13 to him. Fallen is in Upper Wood now. Booten and Fallen. These are the last 2 guys Revo want pushing their 1. Fallen is still alive. He gets a second. Fallen gets a third as well. Stark adds 1. Booten's going out the front door. He's got a second. He turns his attention to Upper Red, and he's going to get it. He had a teammate up there with him, and the cars for B team, 7 kills between the 2 of them, and now they're only down by 12 with 2.5 to go. 33 for Booten, 27 for Fallen. The next closest is Birdie at 22. And yeah, I mean, a dominant factory team is just so impossible to deal with on the Axis side. Fallen doubling up again. I keep watching the wrong one of the 2 of them. Fallen looking to get up into the plank, and he'll get a third. Another movie clip for Fallen to break 30 now. He's going to head back and grab the flag. Steve was willing to get it, but Josh didn't want him to have that glory. What the fuck? Okay, so we were watching Brandon at this part. I think it's OLED, right? Where's J-Rod or Brian? So Brandon just said, fuck this whole situation. I'm just going to go cap out. I mean, that's wild. The veteran play by Brandon Newton. He's had plenty of Shamil games where they needed to cap out in the last 2 minutes, or 5. They had 3 God spawns. Birdie, Eclipse, and Luciano were all... I mean, Luciano was a little further back, but technically 3 God spawns. Birdie gets the nade up into quads. Not going to get one. And if you're a B team now, you know. You just need to not give up a cap out. Birdie's going to go down in Car Alley. Nade kill for Twist. Eclipse, a really nice shot back through the wall, but Steve gets him right back from the blown door. Stark, 1-for-1 trade with Johnsky. Ryan brings the next one back. Fallen up in the wood window, and Booten's going to find the frag. Once again, Brandon is just on a steady stream forwards through wood. He's going to find a second as well. He's almost got a third. Booten taking it slow and then takes it fast. He knows there's more to do, but he's shot in the head through that wall. He gets away and hits the flick. Booten, oh no. So close to getting another. That's 4 dead, though. Nick Patton with a double kill. Where is Kevin at? Henry's going to safety factory, which is a really fucking good play. And Kevin safetying on underpass. Double kill. He picked up a car. By God, this is like that time we saw Crod pick up a car. ST Kevin and Drew having cars in hand is and he's gonna. That's probably gonna make him never want to pick up a car again. As soon as he picked one up, he dies. Birdie goes down. Double kill for Henry again. Henry, he may not have like 50 kills right now, but the ones he's found have been massive. Booten with one more as well. 38 for Brandon. 20 seconds left. Is there any way that REVO can pull this thing back? I don't think so. Booten all the way up to the 1. He grabs one more. Booten, oh, that was for 40. Nick Patton and the golden gun finishing it there. With 5 seconds left, that's it. REVO, they were undefeated. Now they're right there in the one-loss column along with Clan X and Soul. Shift W did win their game just barely. Otherwise, we would have had all the undefeated teams lose this week, which would have been crazy. Am I wrong? So Clan X, they lost, right? Yeah, okay, they lost to Soul. That is true. I remember. I still couldn't believe seeing him pick up a car. It's so fucking rare. So yeah, Shift W remains 4-0, undefeated, which not a huge surprise to anybody who knows what that team is. You can see the points for is also monstrous. They're doubling just about everyone else's points for right now. And in point differential, I mean, everyone was talking about REVO at the start of the season and how they were a clear gold team. But this team was another one that was like, I mean, again, I can't fault the admins too much because if they weren't paying attention, they wouldn't know how good Kev is, right? And maybe not Hooli. They should know SQ by now, you know? Like, but, I mean, Shreddies, Raven, SQ, Raleigh, these are all players. I mean, Hooli last season was like the second highest rated sniper in silver behind Nicholson, the GOAT. And it was close. So, again, it's one of those things, but I like was being said the other day, I think in the grand scheme of things, like the placements are about as good as they could get. It's never perfect, but there's clearly 4 teams in silver that are like just on paper insane, but they're not unbeatable. There has been unbeatable teams in silver before, you know? So the fact that these teams have been capable of losing, besides Shift W, they haven't lost yet, but that's what you want. The undefeated seasons are like fun for the guys that go undefeated, but generally, if they're happening in bronze and in silver, it's like not a good thing. It means that somebody probably was placed wrong. Ha 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 ha. I got Darren's back, don't you worry. I can do another game. I do have another demo, I think, right? The dice game. The dice versus Ass Raccoons. I do need to check the final score. I already wrote down the MVP because ahead of time I knew who the MVP was. I don't have this game. I would have loved to be able to cast this game because I heard this was a good one as well. How many kills did Brandon have there? He also had 70 kills in that game. Ha ha, there it is. Man, this looks like it was a really back and forth Harrington game. I love a good back and forth. I'd rather see a game like this on Harrington than like a 500 to 400 game or whatever. Okay, so 304 to 263. Obviously, Brandon was the MVP. He had 70 kills, I believe, right? 70. And then Josh had 58. Where's it at? There we go. Fallen, not Harry Potter Fallen. For those out there who are wondering. That's always the question that's asked. Fallen's back. Is that Harry Potter Fallen? No. No. Who else got up there? I don't think Johnsky. I guess he would have broken 50 at least. Yeah. I mean, on Anjou, breaking 50 is like breaking 60 on every other map, it turns out. And that's it. So Johnsky with 53 is the only other one that got to 50, but that's 50 on this map is kind of a lot. Dude, good game, Steve. Good game, B team. What a win, man. But that's exactly what I expect out of B team right there. I love the makeup of that team, and adding Colby as well is such a good pickup. I love seeing Henry coming into his role now as well. That's, I think, the biggest thing with B Team is always just who can be there, right? Is Brandon going to be able to be there? Because I know with him in seasons past, he hasn't been able to be super accurate. You guys scrimming right now? Oh, shit. Yo, I could do that too. Hold on, let me put up a poll. Cast scrim of Emo versus Uncle Rico's Time Machine? Yes? No. 2 minutes. Ha 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 ha. Let's see. Really? I'll just let the fucking ad play. Oh yeah, it's looking like yes. Alright, we're doing it. When's that at? Oh, really? Oh, that's actually amazing news on the B team side. I wasn't sure coming into the season just because I know in the past it was always very like 50-50 week to week. That changes a lot. Just having that extra, obviously, a guy dropping 70 kills is great, but also everything else that Brandon brings to the table is maybe even more important than the 70 kills. Yeah, and then when you're throwing Colt, like Brandon and Shogun were kind of like the centerpieces of that Iowa team that won multiple championships. So anybody who sees those two guys playing together and is immediately not thinking like, oh shit, we got to be on point for this, is going to be in trouble. Because those guys beat a lot of teams that people consider to be like the best teams of, you know, a whole era, generation. They beat Thunder numerous times. They beat G-Skill a couple times. And now they got a new team to rep with in B Team, and they already just took out REVO, who I didn't think would lose a game this season heading into this week. So it just goes to show how much the right core can just elevate everything to a new level. Matt, do you guys play now, or do you play at 9:45? Because I know Ryan said like 9:45, so there's a little bit of time. Like I could cast one half of another demo and then go into that. So it is at 9:45? Yeah. Yep, 9:45. It's all right. That just means that I can try to do something else in the intermission here. I know, right? I'm curious who's going to show up. Am I supposed to be playing in that scrim? If you guys need me to play, I'll play and cast at the same fucking time, too. Don't make me. I'll do it. I am prepared to do so. Let's see, what's this? Oh, this is actually the other Uncle Rico's Time Machine demo. Okay. Well, if I can't find this other one, we have that. That's not anything. Downloads. There we go. These are the ones that I have to try to piece together what's what. All right. Oh, we got multiple half twos here. This one is only 5 megs, so that's not a real demo. This is a half one, listed as a 12-man, so we'll find out real fast whether that's true or not. Oh, wait. Oh, I saw Paul in there, and I thought maybe this was the dice match. But no, that is actually a 12-man. So that was half one, I think, of this. And then what's this one? This is also a 12. I actually might not have the Dice versus Ass Raccoons game. I downloaded all the Anjou demos from that server. Let me see. Atlanta 3. Atlanta 1, Atlanta 3, and then there might be some more up here. There's Best Buds versus 9to5. Ha, Darren's trying to keep them hidden from us. He doesn't want that shit. This is all Anzio. Shit. It was Atlanta 1. KTP. There's just this one. But I feel like I already saw what this is. I could be wrong, though. Let's see. Oh, no, this is a new one. But there's only one half of it. Hey, are you in luck or are you in luck? There's only one half of this game, and look at what half it ended up being. Hey, we can't even watch Axis half. It worked out. This is exactly what you wanted. For some reason, there's only one half, which is, like, weird in and of itself, but... yeah, we've only got one half. I don't know... it doesn't show the score. Was this first or second half? It's second half. Okay, 343 to 71. So we can actually pretend like we watched the first half. Dice. Ass. Raccoons. 343 to 71. Look at that. It's really like Axis half never happened. As far as anyone's concerned, we're good. It's going live. We already watched the first half. It was uneventful. It was uneventful. I wonder what happened. I haven't seen any demos that failed to record on the new servers yet. That's a first. All right. So we know DICE is doing the wheel of random for classes, so we're about to find out just what classes they got. Looks like Paul and Kaboom on the cars. Alex is on a... actually, Stealth is on a heavy. Alex maybe on a third, maybe on a heavy. Johnny maybe on a third, maybe on a heavy. And Matt Vazana with the sniper rifle. Leo with the Godspawn, who has been outstanding this season. If we had stats, I would be able to tell you just how good, but I don't know if stats are being done. Let's see what Leo gets up to here. He's nading right up into the wood window. Doesn't get one. Got another nade to send out. Where's he going to send it? Looks like Connector. Die Life from the broken door gets one. An Element with the flank from Swiss. Nicholson gets one back, and he gets a second back. Darren looks towards Carr, but he's already way out. Goes down to Kaboom from quads. Kevin an underpass. Kaboom with the double kill on the car as well. Looks like DICE is going to get both flags under control. But they don't have their own one. We've seen this be a problem. Right, exactly. Hey, if it's not on camera, it didn't happen. There's the first flag capped. Chris looking to nade out upper wood. That did go over, and it was flawlessly executed. Poor Cody. Chris, oh, almost hits that shot. Whoever it was got out of dodge. Kaboom with the headshot. Element still alive, too, and DICE cap out early. Not as quickly as the B team cap out, though. Oh, Die Life's already off the sniper. He's on the Stas now. So I wonder, I'm guessing Alex was supposed to be sniping then? That's my guess. I'm guessing Alex was supposed to be sniping, but he's on the Unter, and Matt just took it for the start of that life. Element, oh my god, he hit Nicholson there around the corner. That looked insane. Hold on, let me just go back and replay that here and see how it looked. To me, it looked like crazy. Yeah, around the corner. These things happen. Now Nicholson has to run away because he's under threat because of fucking John Wick over here. As Nicholson says, wish my game regged like that, which is, I mean, yeah, if you could bend bullets. Ooh, that's a lot of kills for Ass Raccoons. Just the cars left alive. Ooh, I would say Coke. I've always been more of a Coke person. At least later in life. When I was a kid, it was Pepsi. Nice shot for Darren there. Leo is still alive somewhere. I have no idea where Leo just got all these kills. He's got another one. Oh, my God, Leo. That's 4, and now he's back in Connector, trained on the quads. Nicholson got Die Life. Leo, lower puddle. I would say diet. It's been a while since I've had Coke Zero, though. I feel like Coke Zero was really good. Leo is still what a run for Leo right now. And he might get another one. No, he's going to get out of there, and he already dies to Paul and upper puddle. Yep, this team's name is Ass Raccoons. They are a raccoon that is coming out of an ass. Or going in. I guess it depends on your perspective. Darren spots one there, an upper puddle. Yeah, I feel like there's no halfway, right? Like most people, you're either staunchly Diet Coke or staunchly Diet Pepsi. I haven't drank pop in a really long time, though. It has been years since I haven't even had like a sip of pop since 2019 or 20. Really? Oh, yeah. Yeah, Western New York. I always forget that not everybody calls it pop. Soda. Darren finds another one there. Leo is just having a ball right now this season. He continues to have crazy halves left and right. Darren trying to get this guy to peak, but he won't. Who is it? It was Chris. He's coming back now. Oh, yeah, so if you're Canadian, it's not that far off on the pop side. Yep. That's what I've heard is there's places that just call everything Coke, which is like crazy to me. Crazy. Oh, that's a lot dead again on the dice side. Kevin and Johnny left alive. Are they going to get out in time? Stealth gets the first. I can't find him. There he is. Kevin finds a second as well. Swaps to the bar. Turns back to make sure the back door isn't taken. Oh, that was unlucky. And now Leo's out library. Kaboom hits that shot. I think that is a Southern thing. Yeah, I think so. I've definitely had a Southern person be the one to tell me that that's what they called it. Coke. Oh, my God. Okay, Darren hit that shot, but then immediately got traded by Paul. I thought the guy flying hit that shot, which would have made me cry. Kevin drops the nade, picks it up, sends it out to no avail. Oh, and then he almost gets naded by a teammate. Kevin still pre-firing in. I think he just saw a guy drop. Yeah, he did. It was Crod. Oh, but a double nade from Kaboom ends that before it can really get going. Johnny catches a trade. James working up the dark call. Yeah, just this one time it wasn't him. Oh, my God, is this a cap out? No, Darren clutches it. Miles with one more on the other side. Leo just making sure they don't push up a radio. Die Life has picked up a Garand now as well. So Element and Die Life up in wood. Nade not going to make it in. Well, it made it in something, just not where they were hoping it to go. Element watches that one go flying by his head, and he hits the double headshot there. Ready for the peak to come from radio. Oh, he thought he killed him, so he stopped. He will get another opportunity, and he'll succeed. But Insight is still there. Insight for two. I thought that was a surefire cap out, but Insight doing the dirty work as a third rifle, making sure to safety the one. I almost just took a sip of an energy drink. Nice trade for James. It's so instinctive for me to just, like, grab the energy drink whenever I'm here. Oh, yeah, I treat every one of these games like it's a $1 million land final. Otherwise, I'd just be boring. Oh, nice find from Warchild. Dice has just locked them out of this area. Never mind. Leo says no one locks me out of nothing. Darren trying to get eyes on somebody to shoot here, but no one's elected to allow that. Oh, the sprint peek by Die Life. That's unhittable. Oh, and then stealth. Element as well. Kevin was spraying an STG 1 second and then shooting a car in the next. And now he's got a sniper rifle. Upper wood overlooking the Allied 1. Can't find the angle. Pro Star for 2. Stealth still alive on half health. Now on even less health as he's hit by a Garand down to 36. Looking for the crouch hop. Not going to land it. Drops back in to look over wood. Stealth hits the no-scope, but Leo hits the nade right back at him. Kaboom and Warchild now pushing up radio. Ooh, that's an insane angle right there. What is that? And Johnny might be able to ninja his way out of this situation here. Oh, no, he's going to take the shot, and Leo doesn't give a fuck. Oh, God, Leo. 13 for him leading the way. How many times have we seen this man top fragging the whole server and a half? Darren with a multi-kill on the car and factory now. And you know that this has got to be what he was talking about before. Nicholson makes his way up into Swiss Alley. Here's the shot come from quads or somewhere. It's unclear exactly where. Kevin has switched to the sniper rifle now. He had it for 1 life and then decided he wanted it. Darren falls back, finds one from behind, gets the pistol out, car back out again. Nicholson, oh, not quite another, but 4 for him there. Die Life levels it back up with 2 of his own. Underpass side looks like it's firmly in the hands of the Ass Raccoons. Die Life has a nade to prime. Spots the Dark Hall. Oh, finds out. I found out where he was. Die Life didn't. And Insight. Insta-kill with the Garand. Insight continuing to have to get these tough kills in spots where it's like if he doesn't hit the shot, it could be a cap out immediately. The life of a third rifle. Insight finds another one. Element down. Car in the hand of Miles. Paul's going to get the nade kill on Till. And Insight on 10 HP. Wide swing from Paul lands. Where's Leo? Leo is just fragging out, man. He's out on the Axis 1 now. The respawn wave is coming. He's going to go all the way over to the side door here. Paul double nade. After he dies, Leo gets 2 more, pulls out the pistol, and gets a 3rd. This guy is not human. 17 and 9. Oh, this might be perfectly timed. There it goes. No, it didn't get any? That's actually insane that nade didn't kill anybody. He is going to add 1 more to the tally. He's spotting for the crouch shot, but he hits it. And then Paul finally trades him. But 19 for Leo here. What a fucking run. Insight and James with 1 apiece. Element just having to patrol upper puddle now. 16 for Paul. Leads the way for Dice. Element able to catch Insight, walking through puddle, and then a double kill for him. Oh, he almost lined up Darren there as well. Darren's going to escape with 10. Swing and a miss. Unter's going to keep pre-firing. Nade is primed. And if the guy thought for a second, he would remember that it was the sniper who was in quads, so he wouldn't have been worried about it. Oh, that's painful. Johnny just jumps around the corner. Just jumping. Die Life gets another one there in Wood. God, Wood is such a nightmare for the Allies. Die Life doubles up. Leo with the flank for 2 again. And ProStar with 1 more. Leo just shot through the next guy twice. You know, the game giveth and the game taketh away. Hat trick for Vazana. Gets right up to the edge of lower stack. Nade not going to make it to him. Holds the off angle. Nade being primed around said corner. A little bit of a slightly different version of a jump peek. It wasn't quite the full-on Kellen peek, but it worked. Die Life down. Paul from the first quad window spots the upper stack. Darren gets away with his life. What a shot from James. Yeah, that's a good point. That is true. It's a love-hate relationship for everybody in DOD, I think. Oh, Johnny hits the Unter headshot immediately onto Darren there. Turns his attention back to the end of underpass and finishes off another one there. Takes 90 in the process, but oh, now he spots another one up in triples. Nice, of course. It's Leo. You're fucked as soon as he's got a car trained on you there. Here's the footsteps, perfectly timed by Paul, but then traded back by James, who's then traded back by Element. Every time I go to switch to somebody, they die. Nice shot from Kevin there to find the head of ProStar. Oh, that's a lot dead. Just crawled left. Where is he? He's on the bridge. Nades up. Oh, that is... I'd be so mad. Stealth with another one there. Crod shot him with half a bar clip, and I don't think it even hit him. He had a nade in his hand, and I guess, you know, hitboxes in this game. Nades going over top from the wood side. Stealth going to add another one, pushing up radio. James just making sure they can't push the front door. Kaboom is pushing upper wood now. Kaboom. Hit in the head by Nicholson there. Nothing else you can do. That's a lot. Element and Warchild, where are they? Element's just spawned, and Johnny is holding table, so here we go. Immediate headshot on Kaboom. Like, just no, he had no chance. Even if he had, like, pre-fired that, he was getting headshotted. Element, speaking of headshots, gonna grab 2 more of them on the Unter there. One was a pistol kill. Stealth adds another nade. And Dice, once again, in full control with about 8 minutes left. Oh, Darren hits another double kill there. Second one was another insta headshot. The jump peek is good, and he's got a 3rd. I want to see that from his POV. 1 second. That looked pretty gross all around. Hold in the lower stack. Here's the footsteps Dark Hall. Turns his attention that way. Finds Die Life sprinting. Looks back towards lower and finds the head. Avoids the nade. Suspects there might be another interloper. and catches him on the jump peek scope flick. 24 and 14 for Leo, 19 and 11 for Darren. James, Crawd, and Insight bring back 3. Just the rifle team left here now for Dice. James is going to get all the way up into quads. That is also true. That is also true. That's really like 75% of the fun in this game. There we go. Underpass, grabbed by Crawd. Got a nade to send up into puddle room now. Doesn't get one with it. Gets around the corner, but Element finds the dome. Leo right to triple windows. Door being spammed. You know that's Kevin up there, because he's just like me, so he's going to wall that thing whenever he looks at it. Oh, good elbow peek, but Leo escapes. Leo, what does he do next here is the question. He finds a car kill. And now Kevin has gotten out behind him, but good coverage from ProStar. Leo once again is being chased, but he's going to find it and the flag. God, Leo, how many times can you get to this area and find a hat trick and a cap out? Unreal. 27 and 14 for Leo. Last cap wins called by James, and if someone calls that, it's the rule. Another 3-bagger God spawn here, but again with the third one being not quite fully God spawn. Miles is the one who's actually God for now. 20 and 13 for Darren in second place. No one else in the server quite up to 20 yet. James going to get die life with the front nade. In sight. Tommy gun, max mobility, but 3 go down in an instant. Johnny's already way out triple windows. I mean, this is the risk in this area as an ally is these guys can just do this. If no one comes back to look at this, Johnny's gone. And why would you go back to look at this at this point? You've got the flag. Johnny knows now. He can get going. But the thing is, too, in the process of doing this, you also have to slow play it. So it's like it speeds you up and slows you down. Like, technically, he pushed underpass, but at the same time, he had to do a crouch walking, so he didn't just give up his position. Oh, Cody just missed the shot. What up, G? Warchild still going on the other side. I switched off him because I thought he was dead to rights, but Leo does get him in the end. Cody, nice pre-fire car shot. He's got to reload now. He hears that STG up in upper puddle. Kevin is just spraying at the door up there, hoping to kill somebody. I swear to God. He's doing exactly what I was doing. Do it, Kevin. I watch him and he goes AFK? Unbelievable. It's like he's listening to me. Stealth looking towards connector. Finds the first. Finds the second. ProStar still alive over in the Swiss Alley, or maybe at the end of underpass. Yep, ProStar double car. Crawd has just got up to the triple windows. Cody now working his way through puddle. Decides to reload the car and head back towards Con. Paul is watching for the quads drop. Darren all the way up in the quads. Going to get a nade sent up there by his boy. Now turns his attention to upper puddle where there is some Axis forces. Darren hits the shot on the pixel, but Element is coming out the other side now too. Till, covering his back, does get the frag. And there goes Insight to push the quads. Leo trying to nade up into the library. Doesn't quite make it. Takes the peak lower. Insight down to Paul. Now Nicholson's going to have to be activated. Nope, Paul's not going to push yet. There he goes. Going to have to take this piece by piece. Not encountering anything yet. Still doing a good job of safe play. But Nicholson is still there. Leo grabs one more. He hit him in the head. You could shoot. It only did 34. I didn't know you could even shoot through that wall with a bar. That's actually wild. Is that wall that thin? It doesn't look like it. Oh, James with a big trade there. I have to play in window mode, and now I can't look left or... Yeah. I wonder why he has to play in window mode. I used to play in window mode by choice, but I can't anymore because I get input lag. Otherwise, I would play in window mode too. Kaboom finds Darren. James in connector, trying not to get walled, but the wide swing is good by the Unter. ProStar found that frag. Swing and a miss for James into upper puddle. Retakes the angle, almost naded by a teammate. Still trying to figure out where this guy went and finds the flick on Element's head. Is there a guy up there? There sure is. I think it's Chris. Warchild gets one and Chris with the other. I called him Chris. Kaboom and or Chris. And or Chris with a stutter. Insight. Nade not going to get the frag. I don't know how. It blew his helmet off, but Paul does survive with 100 health. It blew his helmet off, but he has 100 health. It did 0 damage this game. Big triple kill for Crawd there. Paul Working up through the dark hall. 0 damage headshot nade. I'm glad someone recognized that. I'm glad someone recognized that in game. Oh, Paul just misses the flick. Yeah, that's like, I can't. How is that possible? By nature of it having blown his head off, it had to have done damage, but it did none. I don't understand DOD. Kevin back on the sniper rifle again, just looking for movie shots here. And he's dead. He clearly flicked off his screen there. That is very unlucky. Very unlucky. Nicholson doubles up in factory again. He's now up to 27 and 15. That's got to be one of the top frag totals for the fucking week on this map, to be honest. Darren looking at the quads. I think there's a guy coming up. I honestly don't know. Every time I say that, I turn out to be wrong. No, there was a guy, and he hits the no-scope. Johnny goes down. I wouldn't even know what I'd want to do from this point on. There's so many angles, it's like you can't stay there. So you got to do that, and that's, yep, there's the other angle. There it is. Just so much. Paul on 3 health now. So he's going to have to be real careful when he goes out the plank window. He's going to have to actually probably drop in connector. They find out where James is. Paul hits the flick. Looks back towards Dubs. Going to be able to prime an nade, get on the flag. Under a minute and a half to go. Nade up into wood, and Matt sending a nade into double windows. Unfortunately, Paul was just headed that direction as well. Darren hoping Matt will peek this, but he goes a little bit wide. Both guy not able to land the shot yet. Darren with the fake nade prime. We'll see if Matt fell for it. It's got to be really hard for Matt in that area being colorblind. Like, I'd be curious to know what that looks like for him with the blinking light and shit. Die Life swing and a miss. Gets back on the corner. 10 HP and goes down to James. What's going on over in the underpass side? I feel like Leo hasn't gone on a crazy run in a while. He's due. Leo, insane Garand headshot onto Element. That's number 30 for him. The first to break 30. Darren's right behind him. Leo watching for the quads peak now. 25 seconds left. Can anyone else get to 30? Darren's going hunting. I was going to say, watch a guy be in the broken door as soon as he gets there again. It would have been right on cue. Leo going to grab number 31. Darren gets number 30. Darren gets the scope out around the corner. The guy is still there, and Darren's going to get that too. 31, and Ass Raccoon's looking to push for a cap out, but the game's going to end just before they can. 31 for both Darren and for Leo. Leo had some obscene movie clips in that game. Dice, I'm not sure who top fragged. Let's find out. It was Element with 25. Plus 22 was the frag total in favor of Allied side. Is crazy. Leo definitely top fragged overall as well. 57 for him. Kevin had 50. Paul had 49. Matt had 40. Johnny had, what was it, 37? Yeah. Alex, 22 and 47. Chris had 20, 33. Miles had 43. Darren had 46. Drew with 21 and 20 for 41. James with 41 as well. And Cody with 12 and 34. Really? Someone's got to get him a mouse, man. If he's not even fully maxed out right now, that's scary news for the rest of Silver. So I guess Kevin would be the MVP of this one with 50. So Swiss MVP goes to Stealth 50. Leo had 57. And that was it as far as 50 kills go. Bada bing, bada boom. And the actual score was 458 to 192. Fuck. 458. 192. Boom. Now I need to close this thing because I definitely can't be joining a VAC-enabled server. I feel the same way. I've been talking a lot lately about how bad my Axis halves were the last 2 weeks. I came into the season saying that I wanted to, like, have a heavy season where my Axis halves with the STG were, like, clearly my best halves, and it's been the exact opposite for the last 2 weeks. I think overall, it's been pretty even, if I recall correctly. Harrington, I think I outfragged. Yeah, I had 34 on Axis, but 26 on Allies. I was not in that match, no. If only. One day I'll be able to cast my actual match while I play. One day. Axis as in, like, you know, the Axis in World War II. As opposed to the Axes. Right? I mean, my Allied side was okay there. That wasn't a bad one for me. It's these 2 games were where it was bad. 17 and 18 on Axis. And I was think 26 and 13 on Allies. Yeah, 26 and 13. So there, my Axis side was terrible. And then on Anjou, similar story, 26 and 17 on Allies, and 13 and 21 on Axis. Ouch. Every single life for me was just me going to try to go out the swing door into triple windows and Debo killing me. Exactly. Not Friends of Indiana. Ever. It's definitely true, though, that those 2 weeks were not optimal for Axis side heavying. I can't deny that. I've had some really good Axis Anzio heavy games in the past, so I was just extra disappointed. And Shamil games. Those are actually probably like the 2 maps I was most known for when I was a heavy back in like 2004, 5, and 6. The first time I ever got disputed was on Shamil, and the second time was on Anzio as a heavy. But now, I'm just, I'm washed. I'm a scrim star. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Whoops. Yeah, it's basically the same for me. Like, it's a really, really bad half and a really good half. Okay, they're in KTP Chicago 3, which I don't think the HLTV is actively in there. The worst part for me is that now, one of these days, yeah, I have like a pack of pretty old demos laying around. There's not a lot of them, though, so I didn't want to, like, I was thinking about doing them all, like, around the same time, and then I was like, well, if I do them all now, I won't have any to do another time. So I stopped doing them for a little while. Oh, yeah, Nachos will do that. Nachos will do that. Oh, they're playing... Oh, boy, we got Guppenheimer in here. Fucking Guppenheimer in the house. What do we got? J-Rod and Dorito on the cars. Ian on the sniper. I guess that's Ryan Emo on one heavy. And Matt Rogers on the other. And then Sapphire on the Stas. Let's see what Emo Frag Squad would have looked like if Dorito had been allowed to join this team. We're going to find out right now. They're playing against Uncle Rico's. I'm not sure who Matt is hurting is, but they have me, Purdy, Head Like a Hole, Bojanglers, and G. Modgers finds Matt is hurting for squirting. I don't know who that is, and I'd like to find out. Maybe it's... Oh, it might be E-Man. That's got to be Nick, right? Playing for Uncle Rico's. Yeah, thank you, Darren. I don't know how I didn't immediately notice that. Gotta be, right? The first 3 TK nades will be the indicator. Ian trying to spam down Head Like a Hole, and he does with the next one. And he finds a second one there on a Purdy. There's a third double nade for E-Man, though. He got the right guys with that one. Nick trying to work out the shed, but Modgers is waiting. Dorito making his way back up into the loft, spots the sniper in the opposing loft. G goes down to Guppenheimer, which is Omenair. So far, not bad for Uncle Rico's time machine. Oh, nice find for Ryan there, but immediately taken out by the dead nade. This is kind of where I stand on the Emo Frag Squad side of things. Like, on paper, I think to a lot of people, you look at the roster and you think it's a lot better than it actually is. This is them playing with Dorito now. I was saying it the other day, like, if it was, like, 2008, then this team is, like, a clear gold team. But a lot of the guys on the team have not been able to catch up to 2026 DOD as easily. Now, if they took the time to play a little bit more, they probably would very easily, but they just don't. And as I've had to find out the hard way, just having 4 really elite players is actually not enough to win against decent teams. Oh, shit. Really? I wonder if Darren saw. That's fucking amazing. I love a good Canadian small world story. It's just like how G lives like 5 minutes away from Jane. There's a pretty good amount of Canadian DoD players. There's actually a pretty good amount. Just in this game, there's at least 1, 2, 3. At least 3 just playing in this game. I'm like an honorary Canadian as well, because I spend basically half my time in Montreal. Oh, Omenair finds another one. Right now, Ian is at 13, Doritos at 13, Ryan Emo's at 10, and no one else is catching up. That is another great one. That's fucking hilarious. Oh my god, did they boost Brian into loft? They did. Dorito is in the allied loft right now. We'll see if they can find a way to make this into a full cap. This play doesn't often result in full caps unless you ninja. Once they know you're here, it's kind of like you'd have to really try hard to get capped on by this. They turned around, though, so Dorito's going to get another one. He shoots at... Oh, and he gets boomed in the face by Bojanglers. Grand butt for Bo. Modgers up to big box. Nade's not going to get him, but he hits the flick. E-Man down. A lot down. Just G and Meep last alives here. Oh, J-Rod's in jump window. Meep's going to find another, and G with a double kill to clutch it. Ian working up through back cave. Finds the first. Almost lined up for a double there. Ian going to be able to get back around the corner to scope up. It's very quiet. I need to turn up the in-game sound. It felt like I wasn't hearing anything. Ian finds another one as well. 16 and 5, and he finds a pistol headshot. Oh, but head like a hole is ready. Ha ha ha! Nitrox. Yes. Oh, I love it. Oh, Dorito, accidental headshot there. He was shooting at Purdy and killed head like a hole. Sometimes it's better to be lucky. J-Rod is still alive at the 1, and they get the first cap. And a negative coming out from, I don't know who it was, but I would guess it was Ryan Emo. If someone's negativing on this team, you are almost guaranteed that it's Ryan Emo. 18 for Dorito, 17 for Ian, 13 for J-Rod, and 11 for Ryan Emo. Also 9 for Modgers. It was definitely Ryan. Ryan is now nading himself. E-Man is nading his teammates. Guppenheimer sending the nade up to the end of the hall. Not going to get one, but both heavies still intact here. And a good little bait and switch setup as Modgers is able to grab E-Man. Ian was always just Ian. But he wasn't really playing in, like, higher levels until probably, like, 2007 or 8. And even then, he was, like, on handicapped. That would be the team that you would have ever encountered him on, I think, would be handicapped. Surprise in a box he was on, but that was mostly a LAN team for Kentucky LAN. But yeah, mostly just Ian G, Ian Galasso. I don't think he ever had another name. But I could be wrong, too. That would be the funniest thing for me to be wrong about. Usually I'd remember every stupid little thing about DOD. Oh, Purdy. Purdy has been so good this season. Finds a nice little 2-piece there. He's at 12, tied for the frag lead. And Guppenheimer's going to double up. Guppenheimer's going to triple up. Dorito pushed up into the garage. Finds one more. 22 and 10 for Dorito. Dorito piecing it together, almost hits the shot, but just flicks over the top. Swing and a miss on the next one. Nade goes up, looking for the crouch hop, and E-Man nades him to death. Ian is already back in back cave, though. He's able to find the first. Dead nade gets him. Who's alive on bridge right now for them? No one, really. Guppenheimer is taken out by the G grenade. 4 down on Uncle Rico's, which is not good news. They can't even really try to push onto bridge. They might give up a quick cap if they do. J-Rod's already here in back cave as well. Swing and a miss. Staying in this 50-50 spot where he can't be walled. Oop, there's a guy in the garage. And Meep gets him. And then a TK nade by E-Man onto Purdy. Standard. That's number 3, so he's still having a light half here. G able to catch a swimming Sapphire. Moders with the trade back. Yeah, it was inevitable, right? It was inevitable. You knew it was coming. If there was any doubt, that doubt is gone. Meep able to get Dorito, but Ian Galasso at 24-7. Just rocking out with his cock out from Steve's basement right now. Meep trying to get eyes on him. Gets back around the corner. They almost run into each other there. Oh, there's a guy running the cap. Bo's gonna get the sniper with his nade, but another nade goes back up the other way. Sapphire for 2. Head like a hole trades it back. Dorito in the Axis loft. Oh, yeah. Very loud banging of the desk, too. Like, it was making people jump all over the place. Matt is a powerful man. Dorito sends the nade up, hits the flick. 24-12 for Dorito here in bronze. Dorito sends the nade. Oh, they almost lined up, but unfortunately he couldn't get the gun to shoot yet. The Solitude game, yep. Oh, yeah. Meep. Oh, I thought he got that kill. Purdy did. Ian trades it back, though, with a sniper rifle. Meep gets a spot on him, hits the shot. Right? Milo definitely got jump scared by that multiple times. Oh, Meep ran out of bullets. Omenair catches in on the opportunity. He's up to 20-8. Swing and a miss at the next guy. Moders finds one. Oh, Omenair draws the shot. Spots him on the bridge. Not able to land it. Ian is, though. And then Omenair's nade will catch Purdy trying to swing out back cave. E-Man goes down on the other side. And that's a lot down. Just Meep and G alive. Oop, J-Rod not going to find the pistol headshot. But Guppenheimer will. Ha 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 ha. Oh, I love it. I wish I had seen that. Oh, Guppenheimer's up in jump window. Guppenheimer goes down. Guppenheimer's 69 to be exact. We don't want to use the wrong name for this man. Ian catches Purdy trying to sneak on bridge. Sapphire up into the garage. Ooh, gets hit for 95 and then finished off. Dorito hanging out on the ledge now. Nade's going to do some damage, but he's patient. He's going to find the shot. 60 health left. Oh, yeah. That's the exact guys you want to be there witnessing that. Oh, Dorito for a second. Dorito not able to land the third. E-Man with the jump peek, the flying shot, and then he dies to Meep for a double pistol. I didn't even see where Meep was, but that had to have been a banger. Uncle Rico's, they could have got on bridge here, I think. The nade is not going to make it, but another one does. Modger's got the nade off from rope as well. The nade from the end of bridge did not, and now they're back. Ian hits the shot to break it, and Uncle Rico's with a little bit of an unlucky situation there. Modger's spraying into the dead body there for a little bit of extra BM, and my French-Canadian brethren G takes him out. But then J-Rod kills him, too. Oh, yeah, Taylor was locked in. Oh, J-Rod didn't hear the guy at the end of the hall. Dorito up to 30-15 now. Make it 31. Dorito, can he do some more? He hears some footsteps. Oops, swing and a miss, but he is going to get another shot off here. Basically full health. Oh, looked like he shot right through that guy there, but goes down to the Modger's grenade. Ian Galasso with the Garand, not able to hit the second shot. And Uncle Rico's time machine hanging on right now. G from Shed catches Modger's. Guppenheimer's still alive somewhere over there. You got to deal with the goop. Where's the goop? There he is. Let's see what Guppenheimer gets up to. He's got a nade that's primed, so he's in trouble. No, he's not in trouble. I thought he was in trouble. He's out of trouble. 4 dead. Purdy and Head Like a Hole left alive here. Just Head Like a Hole left alive. Where is he? He's dead. I got my answer quick. The respawn is in. Will they make it in time? They do. Guppenheimer is already there for 2. Trade back by Head Like a Hole. Dorito for another. I can't get to him. There he is. He's in the garage. He's got a second. Dorito just making it look easy. He's got an... Oh, no. He's got a nade. Oh, no. Oh, I thought that was going to be a lot more. Down to 10 HP. Dorito looking for the crouch hop. Not a thing he's known for. I don't know how many times I've seen Brian hit a crouch hop shot. I've seen Brian do so many things so much, but crouch hop shots, I can't think of a lot of them. Purdy with the wall bang to the dome of Modgers there. And then a Guppenheimer nade sends him right back. Right now, Emo Frag Squad is in that cycle where it's like, wait, how did he have 2 nades? He's out on STG. He just had 2 nades. What? I need to pay attention to that real quick. Guppenheimer with another. Knows there's a sniper in the loft. Gonna bypass it, head straight up through the back cave. Being chased down and finds that shot as well. And then dies. Does Guppenheimer have 2 nades even though he's on it? They might have hoppered him. I'm wondering if, like, the practice mode was on. But this is an old server, so it shouldn't be. I think he probably just picked up another dead nade. I'm going to watch him, though. We're going to watch him for a whole life and see what happens here. Guppenheimer, 1 behind Dorito now. Uh-oh, 2 behind Dorito. How long until Dorito crosses the 40 threshold? 4 minutes left. No, he's not. No chance. They wanted to add him, and I told them immediately there was no fucking chance in hell that was going to happen. I'm not an admin, but it was pretty clear. There's no way that's happening. That is just, you know, it's a bridge too far. It's like you could have Dorito on your team in silver, or you can have Ryan Emo, but you really can't have both of them. And J-Rod in this as well, and Ian, who has been one of the best snipers in silver for basically all of KTP, and Matt, who's played in gold for over half of KTP. You know, yeah, it's like, it's way too far at that point. I think this is, like, as close as you can get to being, like, too far at Emo Frag Squad. I think that they will still probably lose as much as they win with this team right now if they don't practice. If they start to practice and you get the other players up to snuff and feeling it, then it gets dicey. Ace is never going to be able to play. He can only play afternoon games, so he's a non-factor, which is unfortunate for Emo Frag Squad because he's kind of like exactly the player that would help them. But with J-Rod, Ryan, Ian, and Matt, you've got, oh my god, speak of the devil, Ian Galasso just got 3 kills. I don't even know how. Just crazy. Where the fuck? Bojanglers is at their 1 right now. I was wondering what the hell was going on. He drops a couple bird eggs there. He's being hunted down by Ian Galasso. Bo trying to take out Ian here. Ian looking for the pre-fire. Not going to get it. Bo vacates. Oh, but he ran out of bullets, and Ian was already scoped in. Head like a hole, looking for the no-scope. Back, and he hits it on a Guppenheimer. It's a battle for who can get to 40 first here. Doritos at 38. Guppenheimer's at 38. And now Ian up to 36. They are probably going to get bridge. They did. Chip at 39. Can he do it? Can he do it? Oh. 1 minute, 41 seconds. There's number 40. He's hit through the wall. They got off the bridge cap. They had 2 guys on bridge still there. And, oh, Bo pushed up. And someone else got off of it. Well, that's unfortunate. The break didn't make it. So, yeah, Uncle Rico's time machine with a good chance to grab bridge there. Purdy is yelling through voice commands right now, trying to get somebody to please, for the love of God, come cap with Kevin. Somebody cap with this man. He's been here forever, and people just kept leaving him there. And then he's shot in the back. Oh, no. I'm so sorry, Kevin Purdy. Under a minute to go. Modger's going to double up in back cave. 30 kills for J-Rod now as well. We'll see if Emo Frag Squad can get to 200. There's Doritos' 41st kill of the half. Purdy going to catch Sapphire, trying to get across that table. Chip with the trade. E-Man got one over on the heavy side, but J-Rod traded that back as well. Dorito finds Bo. Dorito finds Head Like a Hole. Dorito might go for 50. Oh, if he hit that shot, that would have probably been a good way to do it, but he is able to retake these angles, and he finds number 45. Just robotic by this man. Guppenheimer and Ian, they're closing in on 40, but will they make it? There goes the nade, and there's number 46. He's got 10 seconds to hit 4 car shots. Oh, he finds the first. Swing and a miss. Nope, the nade's going to do it. He got another one off somehow. Disgusting by Dorito, almost crossing 50. It is 130 to 49. So, 81-point lead. Not too shabby. Obviously, though, that was like the harder half, generally speaking. So, not great news for Uncle Rico's Time Machine. That last shot was disgusting. Honestly, if he had hit the shot that clipped the sandbag, he probably would have got there. That was shockingly close to him breaking 50 when he had 44 with a minute left. Who just did that recently? Somebody just had like a shitload of kills in the last minute to break a threshold. I don't remember who it was. Maybe Leo? Shit, now I don't remember. I watched so many games. Too many games, you might say. Was it? That was down to like a minute left. Oh, it was Nightmare. Nightmare. Over was about to potentially have 5 guys get to 30, and Nightmare was at 22 with a minute and a half left. Then he got to 29 by getting to that sniper spot on the bridge as an ally. Well, 81 points is the mark for Uncle Rico's Time Machine to try to crab here. Bars now in the hands of Guppenheimer and Mogilla. Garand's in the hands of the rifles. Dorito probably prefers the Garand in his hands. We'll have to keep a close eye on things. I don't think Ian or Guppenheimer got their way all the way up to that 40 mark, though. I think it was only a Dorito thing when all was said and done. So, probably washed up, I would say, at this point. Washed up, I would say. Dorito with the front spawn. See what he can do with it here. Gets the prime off. He really did. Like, I can't believe he ended up almost getting 50, considering the time left where he was at. Just insane. Dorito with the wall shot. Oh, my God. He almost got a third there. Poor Purdy was just minding his own business in the single arch and gets one Garanded through a fucking table. J-Rod down to G, but G immediately traded back by Modgers. Ian at the double box decides against standing out on the middle of bridge, but now thinking maybe he will. Bojangler's one and done with the dead nade trade by Modgers. Ian spots a guy at the right side of bridge, not going to be able to pull the trigger, and now he's all alone on the bridge. Swing and a miss. Sapphire's dead nade gets 1. Ian down to 7 health and traded out. Do they have backup here to break this bridge attempt? Oh, they're already respawned. They should get it. Uh-oh, never mind. Nade goes up. Oh, nobody dies, so Uncle Rico's Time Machine, they got it. Bridge in the hands of the Axis here. The problem is, can they hang on to it for much longer? Guppenheimer found Meep, and I don't think so. I think they're losing it right back. Purdy is there in the single arch, and Sapphire with the trade. That should get the bridge. Where's J-Rod? J-Rod's in their jump window. How did J-Rod get to the pizza window? He finds the head for another. How did J-Rod... They must have boosted him, right? The problem is, what do you do next? They're all looking at you now. Nade gonna go up. I'm curious. How many more kills can he get? Oh, my God. He gets away. What? Okay, the nade was not that one. It killed him from the other side. Now, where's Guppenheimer? Dorito up onto the bridge. Guppenheimer watching for the swing push. Nade goes in. There is another guy in, though. Guppenheimer. What a shot by G. Uncle Rico's gonna bypass the flag. Oh, G got kind of robbed on a second kill there. What's Modgers' health? 59 for that? That's disgusting. Modgers, another nade to send. What? He had 2 nades, right? He had 2 nades. He has 2 nades. Busted. Busted. He had 2 nades there for sure. I am not tripping. Now I'm sure of it. We saw him prime a nade and throw it through the shed, and then we saw him prime a nade and throw it up into rope. For sure. I thought so, right? They definitely had 2 nades, yeah. Thank God, because I was losing my mind for a minute there. Like, how many times are they going to be able to pick up a dead nade and get a kill? It's happened a lot. No, they just have 2 nades. Unbelievable. So this is an updated server? I didn't realize there was a Chicago one. Yeah, dude, there was a scrim that we... Actually, in our match, before the match started, we all had fucking 3 nades. So I guess it was. Oh, no. The Stas has 4? Oh, my God. I wonder... I haven't seen Uncle Rico's time machine really using extra nades. Do they maybe not even notice it? Or maybe they're trying to play it fair and not use the extra nades? But I can assure you the heavies on Emo Frag Squad are using extra nades. Goopenheimer with the hat trick for number 10 there. And Emo Frag Squad running away with things on the Allied side. The score reset, which is weird. I'm so confused about how this server is working. Because it was set up like a new server. And they have the extra nades, but then the score reset after the half, too. So it's like, it's acting like both kinds of servers at the same time. Omen Air sends up 1 nade, pulls out another one. Unbelievable. Didn't get a kill with it this time, which is, you know, karma. So confirmed, Emo Frag Squad has to cheat with nades to win. Bojanglers does find the first, but he's going to need to find Omen Air as well. He hits him. He hits him, but Goopenheimer plays it out. Ha, 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 yep. Oh, most definitely. Most definitely. Chip hits the Garand shot. Head like a hole down. Do the snipers have grenades? Show me a sniper with a nade here. Come on. If everybody's going to have extra nades, then the sniper should at least have 1. Snipers, I think, are 2. They don't have nades? Okay. That makes sense, then. Right? That's a fucking news flash. That's going on the Dodcast this week. I won't let this go unheard. Sapphire's pushing up Susie. Oh, had like a hole. Looked like he got the break, but it didn't count. Dorito looking for the crouch hop. Does find the angle this time. His head like a hole still there. He doesn't appear to be. Gonna send the nade up to wallpaper instead and just hits the 1 Garand on the peak. He got hit for 90 by a sniper there, by the way. That was a sniper rifle doing 90 damage. So DOD is functioning properly as always. Modgers, 2 guys left here. He finds the first. Can he find the second? The second guy died elsewhere, so no. J-Rod next up to try his hand at a Susie push. Might go for the ninja play here. We'll see if they check it. So far, no. And he gets him with the Garand butt. And he gets another. Not a third, though. Bojangler's too swift. Ian Galasso going to find Meep up in the wallpaper. Goopenheimer catches E-Man on the other side. G, car in hand, looking for the pre-fire, but they push him. Respawn wave in for the time machine of Uncle Rico. Dorito up on top of rope. 15 for Ryan Emo right now. 13 for J-Rod. And 11 for Dorito. Run from the sunlight, Dracula. E-Man does kill someone else on the other team with his nade. J-Rod doubles up, triples up on the other side. Looked like a bridge cap opportunity for Uncle Rico's, but 1 man stood between them and the promised land. And now J-Rod catches a spawn wave, dies to the nade. Head like a hole up into the loft. Nice shot onto Ian. Finds another one for 2. Maybe going to be able to go for it, but there's going to be guys in rope for sure. Bojangler's playing safety on the 1. Finds one there. There's probably more in the courtyard, though. Yep, Goopenheimer. What's he going to do with this nade? He's pulling out another one. He didn't get a kill with either of them. Omen Air can't even get a kill with 2 nades as a heavy. He does get a bar kill in the end, but this is, that's problematic right there. Nice pre-fire onto E-Man. Here's the footsteps up top of rope. Oh, I think he just missed him there. 4 HP, though, so it's not going to take much to get him out of here. G's got a car. Dorito trades it back. Goop picks up the car. Pre-fire goes in. And there's Dorito to back him up. Goopenheimer wants to keep working through connector, but boy, is he low on health. Nade goes in. And Dorito goes down. Modgers nades him back. Takes the nade damage for 3. Anything going on the bridge side? Not much. J-Rod's up here again. Nice shot by Meep. Meep is so fast. Goopy is dead. Ian Galasso with the trade. Modgers gets one. Turns his attention to the pizza window. Whoever that guy is, he got the hell out of there. Probably a good move. He went back to the 1. It's G. Oh, no. And Purdy dies to the dead nade. Sapphire taken out by Meep. Modgers gets 2. Turns back. And finds the head. Hat trick for Modgers. Head like a hole in Purdy alive. Purdy gets the first. Where's Purdy? He's in the wallpapers. 15 kills for Meep right now. Purdy with another clutch. But Dorito is there in wallpaper once again. Ian appears to be AFK. So that's an opening for Uncle Rico's right now. They could get out. Meep is 16 and 14, man. Look at Meep going right now against Thunder Jr. Meep. Oh, just misses the shot on Brid, but hits it on the repeat. And now Ian's back. Unlucky timing. Purdy looking for the trade. Might have hit him. Probably did. Nope, didn't hit him. Ian holding this slivery angle on the McDonald's arch. Turns his attention up to the loft. Almost hits the shot into the McDonald's arch. Head like a hole is going to double up with a bar on the other side, but Goopenheimer is going to double it up right back and find himself a car on the ground. Swing and a miss. Almost dies to the nade. Gets around the corner, hits the shot. Oh, he did hit the next shot, but not for full damage. E-Man survives with 24. Oh, good elbow peek by whoever that was in shed. Nice shot, though, onto J-Rod. E-Man starting to feel it, but Modgers says, feel this. Dorito looking to nade up into rope. It did get there. I wasn't sure for a second. Purdy. Oh, no. Unlucky. Sapphire finishes him out. Where is she? There she is. 60 health. 9.5 to go. Can Uncle Rico's tie? If I wrote poetry, it would be... Oh, I would be so interested to see what would come out of my brain. It would be a lot of stuff about butts and poops and stuff. Because I have the sense of humor of an 8-year-old. Purdy gets another one. Ha ha ha. Oh, Purdy. Oh my god, that's team down. Besides Modgers, Modgers is going to have to stand on his head here to keep Emo Frag Squad in control. And he doesn't. No head to stand on. Yeah, and they're all about poo. Look at Nick is challenging Matt to push in the middle of the game. Nick was like, come on, Matt, push. Matt was not trying to lose control. Ian with a double kill again. Oh, he might have a third in his sights as well. Turns back and hits the shot. Emo Frag Squad continuing to swarm like a poo butt filled with bees. And by which I mean the insect, not Mitchell Beasley. For all the DOD homies. That's true. He needs to kill Matt in some form or another. Goopenheimer doubling up again. 26 and 10. And a cap out for Emo Frag Squad. 179 to 8. Plus 48 in the kill total. 26 for Omen Air, 23 for Modgers, 20 for Dorito, 19 for J-Rod, 19 for Ian. And that's a lot. The Goopster looking to get this front spawn into action. He finds one, he finds two, he finds three. E-Man should be somewhere here too. And he is. He got the nade kill. Is there any other guy? I thought I heard multiple footsteps. E-Man is dead. Meep is the only person alive. He has no shot of breaking this. He has no shot of anything. Modgers with a nade and spawn. And a TK nade after the fact. 29 for the Goopster now. I don't think he's going to get 40. I got a feeling he ain't getting 40. And how many of those kills have been with the extra nade? Asterisk, I'm saying. Doesn't quite work out the geometry on that grenade. Fortunately for him, he's got a second one. Goopenheimer. There's the second one. Someone went up rope. I don't know who. Who went up rope? Somebody did. Matt? Yeah. Matt's behind them now. He might have the one. Modger's right up into connector. He's got another big old nuke nade, and it only gets 2 this time, but 2 is more than 1, to be fair. Dorito, sniper rifle in hand, but Meep is just too fast. 21 kills for Meep is a crazy good half right now. They're going for it, but a TK nade on the flag right there. Sapphire did not want to let Ian have that moment, and G is going to get her out. Goopenheimer. Here's the pizza footsteps. J-Rod is going to push in. J-Rod finds the first, not the second. Goopenheimer going to find one more. Looks towards Khan, finds a second. Goopenheimer knows there's a guy in the pizza window. Perfectly timed by Bo Janglers. He's hacking. And now Bo's got a car. Bowie's got a car. Oh, and he sends Matt back to spawn with it as well. Oh, he could get the flag. Oh, no, he took a little too long. I thought he had it. Dorito, once again, pushed up to the end of bridge here. 35 kills for Ryan Emo, 30 for Matt Rogers. The clear leading fraggers right now. I'm most impressed by Meep having 22 right now. Where's Meepy at? There he is. Oh, the pre-fire a little bit wide as he gets hit. Oh, he's being pincered right now. And Chip with the Unter. I don't know if there's anyone at the 1 to defend against this cap out. Chip's double check-in, and there's not. Meep is beasting it right now. I actually can't believe that anybody in a game like this he's probably going to break 30 in a half that they're now down by 278. Rifling against Dorito on bridge. It just goes to show the massive skill ceiling there is for Meep. Oh, God. Lightning fast shot on the scope sniper. I thought I just heard a guy jump next to him. Nade's not going to get him. Oh, he shot right through that guy on the bridge. Almost hits the flick. There's chaos everywhere right now. He's going to be a little late on the break attempt. He's last alive again, so what more can you ask of him? He's got to run back to the 1 to try to recap it. There might be a crossfire here. He hits the first. There is no second, so Meep keeps Uncle Rico's time machine from a full cap. He's going to try his hand at a loft peek here. Hasn't spotted anything yet. Oh, there's one. Oh, but Sapphire gets the shot off. Sapphire doubles up. Dead to the Purdy dead grenade. Dorito, though, trying to draw out the shot. Whips out the pistol. Whips it out again. Not able to land this shot yet. Not able to land that shot either. But Dorito still alive in this area. Not dead yet. Dorito just misses the flick. Dorito gets the pistol out again. Dorito goes down. Modger's going to be the next up. How many times did he just hit that guy? How many times did he hit that guy? A lot. Purdy gets the double pistol off anyways, but it felt like Matt just shot that guy with a bar like 18 times. Goopenheimer triple kill on the other side. He's now up to 45. Make it 46. Not quite 47. What a clutch by Head Like a Hole there. He got 2. He might get a third now as well. Whoever it was got back around the corner. And he peeks right at the best possible time. Ha ha ha. I can't believe how many bullets hit there. I thought that guy was dead. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He didn't die to that nade. Oh, nice shot from G. He needed to hit that instantly as there was a car trained on him. Goopenheimer wants 50. He's not going to get it as he's now dead. 2.5 minutes to try to get there. E-Man finds J-Rod. Uncle Rico's time machine working onto the bridge. Ian gets shot through by Head Like a Hole there. And for his trouble, he's going to get a hat trick potentially. Sapphire doubles up. Never mind. Bo Jangler's last alive. And he's dead. Team down. Modgers wants to get 40 as well. He's at 37. Clearing all the angles. Dying to the nade. Dorito finds the first. Jay, they all have bars. Where'd all these bars come from? Is there a bar hack on too, where everyone just could find a bar wherever if you press a button, you get a bar? Sapphire, she's going for it. She's got it. Sapphire ain't trying to fart around with no frags right now. She's here for business. And business is booming. Dorito, looks like he wants to shoot a teammate there. There must be some sort of dissent in the ranks on the Emo Frag Squad side. You don't like to see it. Goopenheimer. Nades up. Primes a second nade. Finds another one. 48. G is going to get one. Ryan Emo lies in wait and head like a hole takes him out. Bridge is capped by Emo Frag Squad immediately. Meep and head like a hole with one apiece. Meep with a minute left. Might be able to get to that 30 mark, though. G finds Ian. Bojanglers is pushed way up. Oh, and a TK nade by Omenair. I think Karma's going to keep... Never mind, he got 50. I was going to say, I think Karma's going to keep him from 50 for all those second nade throws, but nah. He finds another as well. 50 seconds left, and it is actually not that out of the question that he could actually get to 60. He'd have to probably avoid capping out, but, you know, 9 kills needed. He's going to need a bar to do it. I don't think a car is the way. Where is he? He does still have the bar, and no chance. What a double kill from G. There's Matt talking about the extra nade. And then Matt gets to 40 right as we're talking about that as well. Sapphire sneaking up the wallpaper side. She might be able to get out for one more. No, they're already spawned. And that will do it. 51 for Ryan Emo, 40 for Modgers. And no one else broke 30 in the half. Almost 200 kills for the Emo Frag Squad. But all in all, dominant win over Uncle Rico's Time Machine. And now I can go to bed. All right. So, in summation, B team with a huge win over REVO to hand them their first loss of the season. I never actually updated the score, I guess. Whoops. Whoopsies. Where'd it go? 304 to 263. Yeah, same here. 304. I guess really? Okay, I did update the MVPs. I just never updated the score. And then Dice with the win over Ass Raccoons. We only got to see one half of that game. And then we got to see Uncle Rico's Time Machine scrimming against Emo Frag Squad plus Dorito as well. Just to show everybody what that team would have been if the admins were insane people. So, yeah. What day is today? Wednesday? So now, I was going to say Dodcast tomorrow, but no, Dodcast in 2 days. And yeah, good game. I will be back. I think there's actually one more demo that I can cast. So I'll probably do that tomorrow. So yeah, peace out. Go get some sleep. It's about to get cold again. I'm very unhappy about that. I just wanted springtime and I'm not allowed.